viral news source.
You know, when I saw the title of this video, you know what I said? I said, I like that. I like that. Viral news source. Let's get it.
You fraudulently filed for a PPP loan and took it out, you are. So if you haven't heard by now, they are sending out squads to people's front doors in order to arrest them for PPP fraud.
Okay.
They are going through every single bank. They're going through every single claim, and they are picking who seems to be faking it.
That's right.
If you thought you was done, if you thought you got away, you are so wrong. Everybody's been saying it's a warrant list out. That's not true. It's just a database full of everybody that filed for the PPP loan and took it out. The website is called.
Hey, but that's a list though. That whatever I'm saying, we going to semantics now. But that's a list though. But let's go.
Pandemicoversight.gov.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You got your name. You got when you filed, where you filed, your bank, your address. You got your work history. You got all that. What business? Ooh, man. You are.
On September 13th, 2024.
Oh, I saw this one already. I reported on this one. Yeah, they got her ass. I mean, I'm not going to cuss. They got her. Yeah.
A woman named Destiny Harris gets a knock on her door from police with a warrant for her arrest for unemployment fraud that she allegedly committed 4 years ago. But let's take it back to 2020. In the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak, numerous Americans lost their jobs, resulting in a significant rise in unemployment applications. This also led to some people attempting to exploit the system for benefits they were not eligible for. A financial investigator with the Department of Economic Opportunity informs a detective in the city of Delray Beach that 4 people had reported they received unemployment claims by employees who were still currently employed. An investigation was then initiated. 3 months later, after all...
Wow. Did y'all hear that? They received unemployment claims by people who were employed currently at that time. I don't think a lot of people are thinking through the crime. I think a lot of people think that it's a joke and you can haphazardly do the crime, and in their mind they're like, oh, it's no big deal. I got news for you, buddy. It's a big deal. If you're employed and you're claiming that you're unemployed, you're gonna get caught. You understand that? You are gonna get caught.
While the information was collected on the claimants, their phone providers were issued subpoenas. Detectives find one of the claimants was victim of identity theft while the other 3 had filed for benefits themselves. Each employee was paid the minimum $275 a week and did not have hours reduced. Therefore, they were not eligible to file with DEO. Fast forward to December 2022, the detectives speak to each claimant over the phone and meet for an in-person interview. 2 of them all filed unemployment claims for themselves when they should not have been entitled to the benefits, but there was insufficient evidence to support a criminal charge for filing a fraudulent unemployment claim, as they believed they were filing based on the work status of a secondary employment. As for Destiny Harris, she allegedly told the detectives that she did not file as she was working full-time, but after police accessed her bank records, it was found that she had received $19,975. Harris scheduled to meet with the detective on January 2023 but failed to show. She was contacted several times after and the phone would go straight to voicemail.
So they told her to meet and she failed to show. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys a story. So years ago, many years ago, I had the Alphabet Boys literally call me on my phone. It was the FBI and the Secret Service. And they called me, and they didn't tell me why they wanted to see me, but they said to me, well, I'm sure you know what this is about. And I was like, no, I don't. So I thought about it. I said, well, wait a minute. Because if they're calling me and they're the FBI, I am sure that they have my address. And if they wanted to lock me up and take me to jail, then they would have showed up, knocked on the door, put the cuffs on me, and told me it was hammered. But they didn't. They asked me to meet them at some place that was like 1.5 miles from where I lived at that time, right? So I said, you know what? I ain't scared of these folk. I'm gonna go see what they talking about. So I went right up there. And I'm not gonna lie, my heart was beating fast. Because I sat down at the table with a dude from the Secret Service and a dude from the FBI. But I had already did the calculations. I was like, well, if I did something that was really criminal, they would have just came and arrested me. But they asked me to come and speak to them. And when I showed up, they were kind of surprised. So I said, you know what? This cannot be as bad as I think that it is. Long story short, I sat at that table. I talked to them for about 15 minutes. They tried to get me to give information about someone that I knew and what he had done. But what they didn't know is that I didn't know what he had done. And they tried to tell me, well, your friend, this is your friend, and he did this. I said, well, you know what? If he was really my friend in that situation, why didn't he look out for me? I said, that's not my friend. I said, because right now, I'm not doing well in life. I just got divorced, and I'm having a hard time in life. Long story short, they said to me, just go back to your life, sir. And if you hear from him again, please give us a call. Okay? But my point is that I knew that I didn't do anything worthy of going to prison. But in this case, with these people, they said, let's meet, and you didn't want to meet. Red flag, homie. That's a flag on the play. Let's continue.
A letter was then sent to her listed address, however the letter was returned as undeliverable. But Destiny failed to realize that due to this her case remained active, and eventually police would come knocking.
Now, they closed my case because there was no case, because I didn't do anything wrong. But they didn't close her case, Miss Destiny. So let's see how this is going to work out.
There.
You know what? I actually did a video on this before, but it's okay. You need to watch this and learn. For all of you fraudsters out there, you need to watch this video and learn what's about to happen to you. Let's go.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
Destiny.
What's going on?
Are you Destiny?
We have a couple people here.
Okay,
That's the inquiry. I'm not the residential owner. Something going on?
are you Destiny?
No, ma'am.
Okay, can I speak with Destiny, please?
Ask what it's regarding. Casper, quiet. May I ask what it's regarding, please?
Are you Destiny?
Can I inquire like what it's for, and then I can make that consensus, if you don't mind.
I'm asking you if you're Destiny. Are you Destiny?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is Destiny here?
No, ma'am.
Huh? What'd you say?
You're Destiny, right?
Would you mind if I just made a quick phone call?
A phone call to who?
Listen, we just want to talk to you real quick.
Now, let me say something here. So we see at least 2 police in her view. Well, maybe she can't see the guy behind the door, but she hears his voice. But she clearly sees this lady right here. And sorry that my logo is blocking her sight, but she has a gun on her hip. That's like this man has a gun on his hip. So she already knows that it's really serious. But she has the audacity to ask, can she just make a phone call or whatever she said? And I want to tell you, young lady, you are out of pocket. Let's continue.
It's kind of weird when you're holding the door like crap.
Well,
like,
because they have the dogs, and I just
It is weird. Ooh, excuse me. When the police show up, vested up, guns on their hips, you got the door cracked like you're in control, telling them about your dogs when they are commanding you to come outside. That is what's weird. But let us continue.
That's why we're asking. I don't want to get bit by a dog. That's why
just
we're
my
asking.
comfort and like just for my own.
I can hang out.
She said just for her comfort. Like in the parallel universe that she lives in, she believes that the police are there for her comfort. That have shown up to her front door. Scrapped up, shouty. They scrapped up. They got the things on their hip, Carl. Oh, let me translate that to American English. They have guns on their sides. And she's talking about her comfort. Let us continue.
Out here. We can hang out here. She just wants to talk to you.
Okay, would you mind just for my own comfort and like this is not my home, and I could step out for you all? Because it's
And
just
what?
odd that on a Wednesday that this is happening. I don't know what's going on.
What? Just
Well-
White girl said, this is what?
Right.
Weekdays.
Right. So in her mind, the white officer, the girl is thinking, you don't understand who we are. We don't have to wait for you to come out on your terms. Now, we might extend you an olive branch that's really, really short. But watch what happens.
No, I get it. I understand.
Okay, we're
No, you
not
don't.
here for the homeowner. I'm here to speak with you. So if you can step out for a second and we'll explain to you what
That's right. That's right.
the situation is.
Just for my own safety, or like, do you all have a warrant or anything like that?
She's talking about for her own safety. And she's in the house with the door cracked and they've got the guns on their hip. And then she's asking to go back in the house. So, how selfish and narcissistic it is for you to say for your own safety when you know you have committed this crime of PPP fraud. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, what did I do? Why are they here? But I'm sure the first thing that came to your mind while you were at the door is this the PPP scam I ran? Yeah, that's what it is. So what's about to happen to you? Is you about to get light up, shouted? In the words of Atlanta Cat, yo, you finna get liked up. You about to get liked up, Shelby. But let's continue.
I need you to answer me first. Are you Destiny Harris?
No, ma'am.
That's right. She needs you to answer her first. That's right. You heard that right. Go on and answer, Shelby. Go. Yeah.
Okay, I don't believe what you're telling me. I know that you're Destiny, so I'm asking you to come outside for a second. Speak with us.
She says she know that you're Destiny, so come outside. And the crazy part about that is you know you're Destiny. You know that. And you know what's going on, Shawty. You know what's going on, Destiny. You know what's going on. You didn't rob these folks, Shawty. You committed PPP fraud. And you know that you did that. Let us continue.
Could you just give me 1 second, please? What is going on? I have no idea.
Okay, so
Destiny, don't be rubbing your hips like that, like you just lost. You know what's going on, Destiny. You know. You clearly know. Why? And I ain't really even seen this video all the way through, but watch this. You look at her face. That's the face of I'm trying to lie about I don't know what's going on, but you know, nails did. Now I don't think your hair did. And that belly ain't dead. But you got them nails did, Shouty. Yeah. But let us continue.
there's a warrant for your arrest. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So
Ooh.
that's
Destiny, you ain't like that? Look at you. Your eyes say you don't like it. You get used to it. Cause this is where we are headed. This is what's going on, okay? Let's go.
that's what we're here for. So I would like to explain more to you and actually sit down and have a conversation with you.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we do need to take you back.
Destiny, why are you acting like you're puzzled? I am confused at this point. Because you know what's going on. But you acting like you confused. But let's keep going.
With us, and because you have your mom on the phone, that's why I'm explaining this to you,
Okay.
so that she knows what's going on also.
No doubt.
Crazy, but fraud for what? I have no idea.
Destiny, really? You have no idea. You've got 1, 2, and then the white man over here and the white girl over here. That is 4 people with cuffs. Right there, you see the cuff, Destiny? Vest, right? And there's gats on their right side. That means guns. Okay? They're locked and loaded. 4 people to show up to your crib strapped. You don't know what's going on. Okay.
I don't know. I thought it was for something for like Jaquette, what he's handling with the ticket that I took care of for the Deerfield.
Hey, Destiny. You think talking to your mama is going to stop these people from taking you away? I think that's what you think. That's what you think. You wrong, folks. You wrong. Sorry, they finna take you. They about to take you. You ever seen that movie Taken and then Taken 2? That's what they about to do to you. They finna take you. call. They gonna take you.
Beach Courthouse, I thought that's what it was for, but I'm like, there's no way because I'm not scheduled to go back to that hearing until May 9th.
You about to get took, shouted. They gonna take you. Get used to the fact you finna get took, shouty. Get used to the fact that you gonna get took. Now, ain't nothing wrong being took and taken, unless it's under the proper circumstances, right? But this is a proper circumstance now, so just get used to being took and taken, because they about to take you.
I can't go to jail, Mom.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you going? Oh, you I see that face. Oh, you going? You about to get took, shouty. You about to get took. So brace up, buck up, clench your fist, folks. You about to get took. Yeah, that's what's going on.
So you have to go. I don't know what's going on, but you can't fight it. Yeah, you'll get another charge.
I know that I can't do that.
I'm gonna call the attorney. You have to go with them.
Mama told you right. You can't fight it. You have to go with them. Cause it's the reality. Yeah, you about to get took and taken. Taken, you go on to the client call. So let's get on with it. Let's go.
I mean, Delray PD, they're good people, believe me. So that you have to go with them. I'll call Jacket. You're gonna call Gary to see what the charges are,
Okay.
and we'll go from there. Okay.
See, it ain't that bad. Mama finna take care of you. She gonna call the folk. She finna call that folk. She gonna get it took care of, whatever she can do. So, yeah, just make peace with it right now. I see your face, baby. I see that face. Make peace with that. Cause right now it's game time. The shot clock running. They out in front of the crib. Got 2 right there on the screen. There's 2 more in back of the screen, shawty. So you can go on and make peace with that. Shot clock ticking. And there ain't too much really finna just go with your excuses, shawty. Don't time out. They ain't gonna do that. I see. You got some good hair though. I see how you parted down the middle. Got that little Indian looking hair. That's real hair too. I like that. You won't see that too much with a lot of our folk. My hair like your hair too, shawty. But I don't really see that too much. But what I'm trying to tell you, you finna get took. Just like that movie, Taken 1, or Taken 1, or Taken 2. The daddy told his daughter, "You about to be taken." He knew what was going on, shawty. He knew. So I'm telling you, just like I know, you about to get took. It's geared up time, shawty. You got to gear it up. So go on, get took. Mama finna, she might bail you out, shawty. If they give you a bond, shawty, she might bail you out. But let's go.
you can go right between the cars over here. If you're gonna go in this car over here.
Hey, y'all, hey, I'm not really one to criticize, but hold up. That is not a good body. Look at this. That's not a good proportional body. Let's see if we really couldn't see it there, but I saw it way back. Let's see if we can go back. Let's go back. Okay, let's go.
See what the charges are, and we'll go from there. Okay.
And I gotta remind her, you about to get took, shawty. They finna take you. Well, let's look at this body.
You can go right between the cars over here.
Ooh, that's not a good body. Hold up. One more again.
To see what the charges are, and we'll go from there. Okay.
You can go right between.
Okay, that proportion. this whole get up right here is not symmetrical. Her waist is pretty much as wide as her shoulders. Yeah, it's not, and that hairstyle, right, all that right there, that doesn't make it pop. It doesn't pop the right way. And that waistline, you see that slither of skin, that's out of pocket. And those hands look like they can palm an NBA basketball. Like that's a hand that Dennis Rodman would have. Okay, but let's continue. I'm sorry, let's continue.
Between the cars over here, so you're gonna go in this car over here.
Okay. Hey, look at it this way, baby. They ain't put you in no cuffs, and they're letting you walk to the car with no cuffs. Because if you was a real criminal, like one that they knew that you would be a problem, you would be in cuffs, and you're not. So hey, I mean, I don't know how many bright sides there are to look at this, but that could kind of be like a bright side. But okay, let's go. Okay, I just want to say this part right here, this part right here, that right there, that's inappropriate. But I understand she's got the sad face. Now, she put some of that PP loan into her hair game. I get that part. But you should have addressed everything from here, like right there is the line of demarcation. Whatever that means. I just heard it before. I really don't know what it means, but I think it means like this. That's the starting line. I think it means that's where the line start. Because when the booty pop into the front, like right here, that part right there, and then you got the biscuit coming out the box right here. See this the booty front, and this the biscuit. Okay, that's the biscuit. So you know, like when you bust open a can of biscuits that ain't cooked yet, like it kind of look like it jump out the box like this. That part right there. All I'm saying, you could have did a better job because you got the PPP fraud, shawty. You could have did a better job. But I understand you was in a moment, right? But anyway, you know what? Let's see what else going on. Okay.
You search already? Better take everything off. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Did he just pound her? What the? Okay. Baby got. But let's back up. Hold up. Hold up.
Thank you.
He is literally pounding her up for the arrest. Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess that's appropriate if you're a cop. Look at Buddy right here. Look at this cat. All of that. You need to go into CrossFit, folks. If you're gonna be arresting people getting physical, but he got all the armor on him. Okay, let's continue. This girl, look at this. These are the shoulders of an NFL player. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But what's that women's football league? That's the shoulders that she has. You doing too much. And them hands look like she can go up on the free throw line with one hand, palm it like Mike, and throw it down. Okay. One thing I will say, she didn't give them any resistance, and she just got in there nicely. So you know what? Hats off to you. Because a lot of people want to make a scene, want to make it difficult. You know what? You did the right thing. Thank you.
Destiny was charged with fraud swindle to obtain property under $20,000 and 3 counts of fraud false statement to obtain reemployment assistance.
As you saw from the clip, the lady did PPP loan fraud in 2020. She wasn't arrested until 2024, in March, I believe it said. They didn't forget.
Hey, this young boy with the wide nose, he's dropping game. He sounds like he's researched. Let's listen.
And she tried to act stupid, like she ain't know what they was talking about. And look at her. She just got took from her kids, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know much about her case. I don't know what happened. If she was at how long she gonna go in for. Or
True.
But she got caught up, and she had to leave her kids, her baby daddy behind.
Okay.
We must make better decisions, and I'm sure she didn't get a lot of money. And the crazier part is, she worked for a government agency.
Oh.
She literally worked for the government.
Yeah.
And she lied on them. Jesus Christ. You can't run. You cannot run. So,
yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah.
They're making your beds. Y'all gonna have to go lay in them.
Oh.
To
That
all
was
my
hardcore.
honest individuals out there, pat yourself on the back. Because you ain't got to go through this. They've already scooped.
Hey, they tried to hit me with the PPP loan hustle. I said, nope. Why you don't want to get down? Don't worry about that. Nope. And now probably most of them are in federal custody or it's on the way. Whoa.
People. There's a long list, yo. Type in PPP loan into the news search on Google right now, and you will see just what's going on. It's the first ones. We got the whole Del Mar Fairgrounds. It's supposed to pay $5.6 million in a settlement to settle allegations on its ineligibility for the PPP loan.
Okay.
We got a Jacksonville woman facing 25 years in PPP fraud. Montgomery County restaurant owner sentenced to 21 months. Former Broward County deputy sheriff found guilty on PPP loan relief fraud. Not just one, it's a few of them. So if you did it, you're done for. You can't hide. If anybody gonna get their money back, it's the government. They don't play about their money. And they not gonna let you get over on them. They never would. So free population is about to decline more than it already has. If you don't know what PPP loan is, it's a Paycheck Protection Program made for businesses and small businesses to pretty much have funds to pay their employees during COVID-19 back in 2020. During that time, businesses took out their loans. They were getting millions of dollars, yo, like straight up. I was actually working during the whole pandemic, and my employer got $1 million to pretty much just splurge on work hours during the pandemic. It was amazing. I worked a lot, made a lot of money. But there were people out there that were faking businesses. They didn't even go create an LLC for themselves. They didn't have any papers. They didn't have any employment. They didn't have any employee identification numbers to give anybody. They just they were putting in fake numbers. They were putting in fake businesses. And if they did create an LLC, they had no history of their business to even qualify. Just terrible, yo. But a lot of people are.
That's crazy. No history. And they couldn't even qualify. Wow.
Already got caught up. It's been 4 years since then, almost 5. A lot of people got caught up. A lot of people probably think they got away scot-free.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the government never forgets. They will come and get you. Statute of limitation on this is 10 years. We're only 4 years in. I imagine that everybody before that 10-year period.
They are on y'all lap. They're on it. Good God.
Is gonna get caught. There's no way around it. If you did it, you going down. And this is the bed you made for yourself. Good God. Ooh, wait. Shorty said 25 years, yo. A PPP loan, bro. People that are taking from tens of thousands of dollars to millions of dollars in PPP loan relief. That's Jesus Christ. And the only way to get out of it is pay that money back or serve that time. And for the common folk.
No, I don't know this for sure, but I think even if you pay the money back, you will still get charged with a crime against the federal government. Now, I'm not saying I'm an attorney and I know this for a fact, but we'll see.
Folk that have went around and scammed their way to get this money, I can surely assure you that 99% of them do not have the funds currently. They are long gone. So, it's looking crazy. I'm just here to let you know.
Did they buy Jordans and weave with that money? And Gucci shoes? And Prada clothing? What did they do with that money? Oh my God. Okay.
If you did PPP loan fraud, they gonna get you.
Yeah.
And you can't run.
Yeah.
You can't run. Even those that have been forgiven and submitted false documentation of their employment history, their employee history, they looking at those and they going one by one just to determine if this is fake or not. So you're not even safe. Literally, nobody that did this is safe. Scary times for y'all. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another one at another time. Probably soon.
Viral news source.